All right guys, so back to work on the Sonda. We're not finished just yet. Last video we did have a big victory though. We got on the dyno, made some power, not a lot, enough to have fun, but it survived, and that is the big victory for the day. So, trying to get this thing ready for the track within the next like week and a half is my goal, which means we gotta hustle because we still have a lot of work to do, surprisingly. So today, my goal is to knock one more thing off that list. All right, for you Honda guys out there, you might see this thing as a staging brake, but in our case, in our Honda, this is gonna be a little hydro e-brake, little slide handle action. What is the technical term, RJ? I don't know.
Grab and slide.
Grab and slide. No, it sounds stupid. But today, we are going to be installing this and hooking up our dual caliper setup. We'll be running a whole entire second set of calipers in the rear, right here. Here's the first set right here, stank stock brakes. And then we have this right here. And what this is part of the Villains Drift dual caliper kit. And it's probably the most budget-friendly, efficient way of getting dual calipers on a 240. I'll put the link in the description. I've had it on my coupe for years, and I absolutely love it. So of course, I figured it'd be perfect for the Civic. First steps to this, we gotta figure out where to mount this thing and how to mount it. Now, when you're going to mount your hydro, you can kind of mount it anywhere that's like comfy for you. Some people put it like over here. I've seen guys with staging brakes like put this shit over here. For me, I like it to the left. It's nice and tight, it's comfy and out of the way. You just need to make sure it's not in the way of the shifter, steering wheel, or other controls.
Places you're gonna bash your knuckles.
Exactly. This is where it's going, all right? That look good to you?
I think it looks phenomenal.
Perfect. So now you gotta figure out how to mount this thing, which could be probably the most pain in the ass part of all of this because people don't realize you rip on this thing. You pull it way harder than you think.
You got adrenaline going on the track, boys hyping you up.
There you go.
You're just
raging with it.
Yeah, exactly.
So you gotta make sure this thing is mounted real good. Now, if you have a traditional chassis, a lot of companies make installation plates like this, right? This is the Villains one for the 240. It bolts on the tunnel and in the side. Hydro bolts here, you're good to go. Unfortunately, this isn't very traditional, so we gotta come up with something.
This isn't normal?
Dude.
Never would have guessed.
Yeah, right? Luckily, we have two things going for us right here. One, it's nice and flat, easy surface to work with. A lot of tunnels aren't really that forgiving, so you kind of have to make some pedestals. And two, we overbuilt the living crap out of this tunnel. Like, this is way thicker than it needs to be. Especially in this area, it is ridiculously strong. We should honestly have no problem mounting this thing directly to the tunnel itself.
And just sending some bolts through.
That's it. But
that's not how you do things
here. That's not it. So what I'm gonna do is actually make a plate that goes underneath that will help disperse the load on the tunnel so I don't have to worry about it flexing.
Sounds like an engineer thing to do.
Perfect. Well, let's get to it. All right, so we're gonna take our 240 plate here, which is already in the shape of what we need. So,
just gonna modify it a little bit.
Just gonna cut this thing up just a little bit. So guilty doing that.
Butter.
Nice. All right, so I completely forgot how freaking tight it was down here. So that's what we're working with. So this isn't gonna be the easiest thing in the world to do, but I got this. Let's get this thing bolted up there first. So the top plate is in, and it is a lot tighter than I remember. So we got the top plate, we got the side plate, and now we gotta put them together, and I was anticipating getting the welder up there and tacking it, but I don't think it's gonna work. So I'm gonna throw it in there, mark it up, drop it down, and hopefully it works out. I just eyeballed this, so let's see if I got it right first try or not. Jesus, that's a tight fit in here. This is not easy to put in. How's it look?
You can see it.
Perfect. I'm gonna send her home. I'm happy with that. Check it out, nice little Jimmy O villain collab right here. I'll take it, it's a solid piece. So now's the hard part. We have to drill the side holes for the trans tunnel, and to tell you the truth, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Since I can't get a drill inside the tunnel, we kind of have to do some calculating and finger crossing. And so this is kind of like the best I can come up with. I'm gonna drill a really small hole through the center of each, put this back up there, see if it lines up. If it doesn't, hopefully the next hole will fall near that hole. So you guys know what I'm trying to say. Let's just drill the hole. All right, back up.
Okay, Jim, I'm gonna stick it in. You ready?
Yeah.
It's in.
All right.
So we're close?
We're close. We're close enough. I'm gonna send it home.
All right. You hear that?
All right, all that work just to drill 4 holes. What a pain in the ass, but they're there. So now it is time to install it. Finally. Got some nice hardware, got some nylon nuts. Let's do it. I'm not gonna record it because it's gonna be a pain in the ass, but you guys will see it in a second. Sound good?
Sounds great.
So happy. This thing came out literally perfect. It's super flush. Let's see how it looks in the car.
It just looks like it's floating there.
Oh, this looks so good. Oh, I'm so happy. So the carpet will cover all of this, but this looks so good. Like, it doesn't look like it's strong enough.
But it's so solid.
All right, let me assemble the rest of it. All right, this thing looks so freaking cool because it looks like it's literally just floating here. Like, if anyone looks in this car, they're gonna be like, man, this kid's an idiot. Little do they know. All right, cool. Still fits with the seat. Looks so freaking good. All right, so now, after all that time, I don't know if it seems like a while for you guys, but man, my ass has been kicked for today. But now it is time to install the lines. And luckily we have braided stainless lines, which will make our life a lot easier than running hard lines all the way to the back of the car. We could either go like off to the side and try and like hide it underneath, or we could accept the fact and kind of make a look out of it and then go down the middle. You know what will happen if when I try to like get out of the car, I'm gonna grab onto this because I picked myself out of the seat.
Yeah, I think everybody does too.
All right, we're going down the middle. There's the perfect hole.
Nice.
Hope we have enough. All right, so it looks like we got lucky. It is long enough. I was a little worried since it is for S13, and well, I mean, the car is a lot longer than the S13, so could tie this up here, and all we gotta do is come all the way up. Instead of running one line back and teeing to the 2, what Villains does is they kind of stack a banjo on top of them, so they could just run 2 lines. It might seem a little weird to some people, but it's the same thing, it's just more efficient.
I was wondering how that worked.
It's just like a double banjo bolt, which is pretty cool. Literally the same thing, saves money, saves time.
And space.
Can't beat that, right? So that's it.
I didn't know that's how that worked.
Yeah, how cool is that? And then we're gonna take this line, just go all the way over to this guy, and that's it.
Nice.
And there we go. So everything fits, it's great news. Now we have to tighten these lines up and tie everything up. There we go, boys. We're good, everything's tight out of the way. We have enough slack to allow the suspension to travel. We got it zip tied up to a bunch of points on the subframe. Got it, tied up. P-clamp to the chassis and then into the cabin. Woo! All right, you ready to bleed this thing out?
Yeah.
This is easy, it's like 2 pumps, it's done.
That's same.
It's super easy, it's just like bleeding your regular brakes. I'm gonna pump it, hold it, and then Artie's gonna release the pressure out of the farthest caliper.
Open it up. Ready?
Yeah. Woo! Usually bleed out super quick, so.
How does it feel? Like mashed potatoes?
Yeah. All right, do it, RJ.
Oh my God, you're making a mess.
Many minutes later.
Hydro's mounted, lines are ran, systems bled, everything's ready to go. So now we have a hydraulic e-brake and we could do some front wheel drive style skids with this thing. I completely forgot to talk about this. I didn't film it yesterday. It was kind of something I just wanted to get done, and it actually came out really good, and that's the power steering setup. This car didn't have power steering before, but after piecing together a bunch of fittings, I got it all to work. Check it out. Mounted the ISR reservoir right there. That's a ISR reservoir for a S13. I just had to mount it. I'll show you when it's on the lift one day because it was pretty intricate. I ran new lines and now it has power steering, which is crazy. Now it's really starting to feel like a car. I probably should have filmed it because I'm really proud of it. But whatever, I just want to go drive the damn thing. The last thing it really needs before I can like really rage on it is it needs steering stops because it actually has too much angle. It like over angles to the point that the wheels start hitting the lower control arms and they start to bind, so it's kind of sketchy. But for now, we can just hold back a little bit.
Yeah, why is it smoking?
We've talked about this so many times. The valve seals, they're just...
I cut it out.
It's better on ethanol,
Okay.
but it's not fixed.
Yeah.
A lot of people are asking me why I just don't do the valve seals. It's kind of a job. It's one of those things that I feel like I'm gonna make another issue by trying to fix it.
It's really not worth it.
Exactly. So they do make some chemicals to help with it. I might try and do a flush on it, but like I said, I'm scared to create more problems for myself.
It's fine for now.
Stop it.
Works good. Works real good. That's it. Hit the hairpin.
She spun right around.
Oh my God.
Didn't gotta break the pads in or anything. This thing is so funny because it feels like such a big car when you drift it. Like I hit it and it was just like, whoa, like swung around. Like the S13s are so snappy. This thing's a yacht. Doesn't look it, but it totally is.
All right, do it again.
Hold on tight, DJ.
Dude, this thing whips.
Doesn't it whip right around?
It doesn't whip like you said, like a S-chat. Like
It doesn't snap, it whips. You know what I mean?
Like you feel the whole rotation of
We swung that thing. Oh,
sick.
I can't wait to do it on the track at like the top of third.
Have you like really tried to like drift it yet or not really?
Dude, no, we literally like went to go to the donuts that one day.
Yeah.
Car died because of stupid. I don't want to admit to tell you what it was. It was so dumb. I didn't even tell you that I fixed it. It was so stupid. So tonight, I finally do some donies in this thing. Much deserved.
What do you think, kid?
About what?
The e-brake, go shake it, see how sturdy it is.
Oh, I haven't felt it. I mean, I've looked at it. It looks good. We talked about it. It's a thing. Yep, feels like a hydraulic handbrake.
That's what I've been saying, you know? It's a thing.
I like that. The placement is sweet. I like how it just looks like it's floating on this clean red tunnel.
Love it. So,
We said it before. Somehow, we haven't really done donuts in this car yet. Feels like we've drifted this before, but we completely haven't. So
No, you did a couple baby donuts and then what happened? The coolant temp sensor came loose or something?
isn't that crazy? That's
Yeah.
all it takes. That's all it takes.
So, well, let's let it bang.
Let it bang? All right, come on, fire this thing up. Let's see what you got.
This is the bumpiest patch of concrete ever, so we'll see what happens. This car's grippy, dude.
All right, let's see how grippy it is. Ooh, you nervous?
Yeah, I'm nervous.
All right, do your thing.
Always nervous.
Oh
Always
yeah,
nervous.
I forgot about that.
Oh my god, this is like the first time it really feels real to drive. Holy shit.
That was sick.
How did it look?
Yo, waste those tires.
What?
That was awesome.
Well, I shipped the second I think we hit boost limiter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I heard you shipped a second and she was eating.
I was trying to let her eat, but
I was like, did it break an axle? But no, that was just wheel speed, dog.
that was it. Oh my god, does it look smooth? Because it doesn't feel that bad.
No, it looked good, man.
I mean, the wastegate is so loud that you're just like, what's happening? But we'll fix that really soon. But man, does that feel good to finally do.
How's the temps?
I don't know.
I don't know.
All right.
Is the fans on?
Yeah.
Good, then the temps are probably good.
Do a cool down lap.
There we go. That was it.
That was sick, dude. How's she feel?
Dude, she's almost track ready. She's almost track ready. Oh my god.
Woo! You gonna try out the hydro one more time?
I'm good on that.
You're
one.
done?
I think we're good. I think we made enough noise around here tonight. Damn, dude.
Bring her home, Sally.
Oh boy. I know we keep saying like it feels normal, but that's the hardest I've ever beat on it. Plus, that is the bumpiest freaking spot I rode ever.
And that's a huge deal. Like,
Yeah.
if your car can handle well drifting, doing donuts over big ass bumps.
Yeah, because like I've drifted a lot of cars that weren't meant to be drifted, and when you hit a bump, that thing will want to strain out or will want to unload. This thing honestly didn't really care about it.
Takes it.
Oh my god.
Takes it without complaint.
I hope that looked as good as it felt because, dude, I cannot. We literally keep saying it, but the fact that this car might actually drive really well is a whole different thing other than just making it rear-wheel drive.
It's like originally you were like, let's build a rear-wheel drive car cheap and quick, and then like 2 weeks into it, we were like, hey, maybe we should make this work good.
Yeah, exactly.
And now it's working good. I can't believe it. It's
Time will
wonderful.
tell for the track. So, man, that was a really good. That really brings the confidence up with the car. So, cool. That's awesome. That was it. That was the first legit donut in this thing. This is historical. I love it. So it's been a long day. We're gonna call it a night. Handbrake came out amazing. Car just did some freaking second gear donuts, no issue. And I don't know, we're gonna end on a high here, so we're gonna leave it. Remember guys, link in description for the merch. We just got restocked a bunch of shirts. Check them out, support the channel, rep us, and show some love. So you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content.
Have a great night. Peace.